This is really cool. Every agent in the company has the opportunity to become an owner of the company, and you're going to see how easy that is. Let's roll through that. So there are 6 free ways to get company stock. This is pre-IPO. This is pre initial public offering. So the stock is private, hasn't gone out on any stock exchange yet. This is where the stock is very risky because it could go all the way down to zero and be worth nothing. It could go right through the stratosphere and be worth a whole bunch, or it could just remain flat or anywhere in between. We don't know what it's going to be, but to me, that's very exciting. And maybe that's exciting to you. Well, you can get access to this stock and become an owner in the company in 6 different ways. Number one, the first day you join, they give you some stock. Okay, so it's a stock award just for joining. So you are going to be an owner in the company on the first day. Pretty cool. The first house that you sell with the company, you're going to get some stock. The anniversary date, every year you stay with the company just by being loyal and hanging in there for a year, you're going to get some more stock. Next, when you cap each year, you're going to receive stock. So if you are performing, you're going to get some stock. Next, if you recruit an agent into the company, you're going to get some stock. And finally, we got the Power Award, which is if you're performing at a high level, and the way they qualify that is if you sell 24 homes or more in a year, or $10 million or more in sales volume in a year, then you're going to get an award, which is up to $15,000 back to you in the form of company stock. Basically, what that is, and you're going to see later, is the cap. So you're going to pay them for a cap before you go to 100% commission. And so you're going to get that back when you're performing well. So that's pretty cool. You're also going to get double revenue share on your first line. If you are participating in revenue share, you get twice the amount that's listed, which is pretty cool. And that happens for a year. The cool thing about this is different than other companies. There's no cultural requirement. In other words, you don't have to do anything special in order to receive this other than have those sales. Some other companies, for instance, they'll give you half of it up front, but then they take a quarter of it and they say, you got to teach for us for a year to get that. And the other quarter, they say, that's fine, but you got to show up to 2 events that are going to be around the country, and you're going to have to come to us, and you're going to have to buy a ticket and attend, et cetera. So it typically becomes a wash. This company said, the founder said, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Let's just get rid of that. And there's no cultural requirements. If you perform, you get this reward. Now, these 6 items, these 6 ways you can get the company stock, they give it to you for free, which is incredible. However, I do want you to know there is a 3-year vesting period. There's a 3-year vesting period in order to get the stock. So from the day that you receive the award, 3 years later, you will receive the actual stock in your account. So it's no cost except for maybe a little bit of time, and that's your loyalty benefit for hanging around with the company and making them grow. Pretty cool. Let me also point this out. You can actually purchase company stock at a discount. Now, you can't pull money out of your pocket and hand it to them to buy it. You have to perform. And here's how that works. If you have a closing and you get a commission check, you can use part of that commission check to buy company stock at a 20% discount of whatever they have that valued at the time. And so you can have you have 3 options when you have a closing. One option is you don't do this at all. It's optional. So you can just say, nope, I don't want to do it. And it's zero. Just give me all of my funds now. And that's always an option. Number 2, you could say, no, you know what? Why don't you take 5% of my commission and buy that stock at the 20% discount? Or option number 3, take 10% of my check and my commission check and go ahead and purchase the stock at the 20% discount. Pretty incredible. A lot of agents are doing this on a mass scale because they know this stock could be worth a lot in the future. As I've said before, it could be worth nothing, but it could be worth something. There were a lot of agents that did well at other companies when they bought early IPO stock. Imagine buying Apple stock or any other company before it went onto the market, right? Pretty cool. And if you're curious about, if you're just thinking about it, and you're curious about maybe joining EPIQUE Realty or getting more information, and you want to chat with me about to learn a little bit more, go ahead and click down in the show notes. I think I'm going to call it Talk to Mike or something like that. You'll see it down there. Just go ahead and click that link and schedule a 20-minute Zoom call with me. We'll go ahead and get on the call. We'll chat, and I'll explain the model and what's going on in more detail. And we'll find out if it's a good fit for you or not in your particular situation. I'll give you a straight scoop. I don't mind telling people I don't think this is right for you right now. If it's not, or saying, boy, this looks really good, or it's somewhere in the middle and you're going to have to make a choice and flip a coin or something. But I'll give you that information. Now, if this video was helpful, do me a favor and click that like button. It helps the channel, it helps other people see what we're doing. And if you really like what this is and you want to hear more, because we're going to be putting out a lot more content on this topic and these topics, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and join me on my epic journey. All right, well, this is a lot of fun today. Keep moving forward, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.